Okay, you guys, we are here at Rolling Bay Winery, and the guy that makes the wine, what do you call him?
The winemaker.
The winemaker is going to give us a private tour of the facilities. Here we go. Enjoy. I am. And as you see in front of me, my sisters.
Well, somebody said, "Oh, can we get married here?" And this was like 8 years ago. And then next year, somebody else wanted to get married there. We've been doing a wedding there every year. So I'm getting married here myself. My daughter got married there. So
You're getting married?
Oh, I didn't tell you that.
No.
I proposed again in Provence when I went to visit my daughter.
Oh, congratulations.
Look at how beautiful this is, you guys. Look at the surroundings that this winery is in. It's absolutely beautiful.
So it's another one of those things where it's just kind of this tradition, right?
Cool. We are going into the guts of the place where we get to see what's really going on. And the beautiful, oh my gosh. This is amazing. Oh, that's the lights he was talking about. Look at these beautiful barrels, you guys. Check these out. And the smell, I wish you guys could smell what I'm smelling right now.
This is our, I'm going to show
Let me
you.
get this. This is what you press the grapes with this right here, right?
Yeah.
This is what we use as a home winemaker.
Okay.
The baby one.
This is it. And I still have a shot of my daughter with this one. She says, "Can you take off the website, Dad?"
So you guys don't do it with your feet? No.
Well, I thought,
I'm joking.
This is
our what can I'm sorry to interrupt, but can you say your name and
Oh,
what?
hi. My name is Alphonse. I'm the winemaker at Rolling Bay Winery. Come and join us for a nice tour.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
This is our bladder press. So we purchased this press 2 years ago. So as you can see, it's got a bladder on the inside. The lid closes. All the grapes go in here. We hook up a little a little small compressor, and this bladder will just go inflate.
Oh my gosh!
And
Look at
before
that.
You know it,
You got the juices rolling.
Yep. And then we put our glass here, right down there. We fill it up halfway, taste it. We're all spitting, so we don't, because we have to taste from the time the first pressing to the very last pressing right before we shut it off. Because what happens, the pH changes in the wine, and the flavor changes. And when it gets too astringent, it says, "Okay, that's it." And we turn off the compressor, and then we open the relief valve. All the noise goes out one side, and all the air and everything. So it's
My
pretty cool.
gosh!
Yeah.
That is impressive.
Wow.
So do you want to taste some Pinot Gris out of the tank?
We sure would.
Well, let's do it.
So you guys, we're going to have a little taste of this men's beautiful work.
We just emptied. We had 750 gallons of cab.
Look at this. That is a big. Oh, and look at this. Guys, this here is very. Look at the wine. Yes. Oh, yes.
This is Pinot Gris. Was fermented with Rhone 4600. Go ahead. Yeast, Dexpertin.
Look.
Get out of the way.
Fermentation for 2 weeks. And at 58 degrees, which is pretty cold fermentation, the yeast through what they call esters. In this case, the esters are a little bit of pear, a little bit of apple, if you will. There you go. And one more glass.
Yes.
I'll fill this one for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
I think.
You want me to hold yours?
No, I got it.
Okay.
There we go.
And this gentleman here, he's the one that has figured out the recipes, and you do all of that, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So this would be stage 2, right?
Yeah, first stage one is we pour the juice in the tank, and then we inoculate with the Rowan 4600 yeast, and then let it ferment. Fermentation took about 3 weeks, and then after fermentation, there's a variable lid in here, so it's about down to here with the rubber tube across it. So we pump that up, and it's now there's oxygen free. Does that make sense?
Oh, wow, yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes.
Hey, cheers.
Nice.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, y'all.
To family, to amazing wine.
And to an interesting tour.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
this
my
is
pleasure.
amazing.
And for you to take the time to do this tour and allow me to video is much appreciated by me and my subscribers.
Oh, my pleasure. So the next people ask is.
So this is really fruity.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is what you want.
I like
to
that.
retain. The role of a white winemaker is to prevent oxidation and preserve flavors and aromas. This is like a flower. You can mess this up real easy by oxidizing it.
Right.
So we have to be very careful that these flavors are through filtration and everything. I'll show you our filter pad.
Okay.
It's right here. So I guess we moved our pads, but we put pads in between these plates called a plate and frame, and the wine goes in one side cloudy like this,
Right.
and it comes out the other side looking gorgeous. The first one is a rough filtration. From a rough filtration, we go to a polished filtration, and then we do 2 more, or at least 1 more that takes out any small bacteria, for example, anything like that. But it just comes out just like the rosé and all the whites you see up in the tasting room.
Nice. So see how this is foggy, and then once it goes through
Right,
that,
and this is what he's talking about, you guys. This is like a little bit foggy. Once he goes through this filtration system, it will be clear and beautiful.
On the way out, I'll show you I've got 3 bottles, the 3 stages.
Oh,
Filtration,
interesting.
yeah.
I would be excited to see that.
These 2 tanks are Chardonnay. Each one has a different yeast. I'm experimenting with this CY 3049 or 3079, and then of course this one is a D47. So the different yeast, they provide different flavor
Oh, my
complexities
gosh.
to the wine.
Right. Cool.
But what I'd like to do is pour this one out of the barrel. It's our barrel Chardonnay,
Right here.
2019. Whites are hard to make.
Are they much harder than the red?
Reds, you can slap them around all you want to, right? When I say that. Okay.
Alphonse is into S&M apparently.
Now, that is my sister-in-law, that little
You can
funny
turn
girl.
the TV off now. But look at the back wall, right?
Uh-huh.
So,
See.
Go
I gotta
that way.
hold my glass for me.
Yep.
Oops.
Yes, sir. Got it. I got it.
normally
Laura's
this is
good.
part of
That's
the
my
tour.
sister, you guys.
But these are, I'll bring them over.
I'm coming to you.
Okay. So
Well,
this
they
is,
look like handcuffs almost.
I know, that's what it is. So, I'll show you how we hook up a hose.
So first of all, I should do this right now and give them a look on them hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
These are the hose clamps or the handcuffs?
These are
Yes.
hose clamps. So when
Okay.
we hook up a hose, this hose actually will hook up to that. And
Oh, to the bottom right here, you
Yeah.
guys. Let me show you what he's talking about so you understand. That right there.
and then this tightens up like this. So and then you tighten it like that, and we're good to go.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. In fact, silly me, I've got one hooked up to our pump. So follow me. Like I said, this is not normally part of our tour, but it's kind of fun.
Oh, I just so appreciate it. And you guys should appreciate it because he's doing the extra, going the extra
So
shot
this-
for us.
We normally don't have this out. This is our spinner. You can see how the hose is connected here with the
yeah.
Right.
what I just did. This is percarbonate. So what we'll actually do on Monday, we'll clean these tanks. We turn on the pump. This spins around inside there. It coats it with percarb, which is an oxidative cleaning solution, and then followed up with 6 grams per liter of tartaric acid water. So that it's just it's Kool-Aid, except without the color and the sweetness. But it's not like when I say acid, it's just mild acid that you bring the pH back to normal.
Normal.
Oh my
right.
gosh! So then you
So,
can put something
that
else
is
in there, and it
cool.
won't affect from what was in there before.
If you don't do that, you come back. I've had people say, "How come you're going to clean the tank? We just clean it." Well, there's a couple of times that we didn't do this particular regime, and 3 or 4 or 5 months later, you're going to the tank. You're looking at little spots on the bottom. It's mold.
Oh my
so
gosh!
you really have to pay attention to
So-
that type of stuff here in the winery.
Yeah,
Is it because we're in the Northwest and there's so much moisture, or is that just because of the tank itself having to be extremely clean?
Extremely clean, yeah.
Okay.
The best winemakers are the ones that know how to clean.
Yes.
I mean, you can be the best winemaker, but
If you're not clean, then
You're gonna get you're gonna get extras, right?
it's not going to do you any good. And we're not trying to be clean like beautiful. Look at the beautiful lighting on that.
That is beautiful. And I'm going to take a picture. I can take pictures while I'm filming, and I love to do that because I'm going to have a bunch of pictures before the video of you doing the tour.
reds, right?
These are all reds.
Like with the redness on the
Yeah, you can
barrels?
tell this is red. We just filled these last week. This is our, we call it graduating class. These are 2018. We bottled these in, July. Most likely August, I guess. First part of August, no later, as we get closer to crush. So these are all our reds on this side. We got 62 barrels, and then about the same amount on the 2017. Let me pour something in your glass, and then
Okay.
we'll go on to the nursery.
Okay, you guys, this is so exciting, and I'm so pleased to share
And
this
so
with you.
The age of the wine, like when you bottle a wine and you put it's like 2016.
That's
Have far away.
harvest.
It's the harvesting of the grapes.
Yes.
Okay.
Now that was you were saying the date is a harvesting of the grapes.
Yes.
The year is like this is 2019. We just harvested last September, October. So what we're going to taste is 2019 Chardonnay. That
Okay,
a few
cool.
years, a few months ago, and we're still on the grapes are still on the vine.
Oh my gosh, that's so amazing.
So if you hold my glass a second.
So have you heard much about the wines that are in being made out of Walla Walla, Washington?
A little bit, just with we have in the press.
I used to live there before I hit the road, and it has grown. The wineries have just gone crazy over there, and I was
Thank
just
you.
wondering.
Brand new, it's still a little step.
Safety first.
I
Safety
know.
first.
I know. Well, that's why I got these ladders, because I used to,
Used to climb around like a monkey.
I used to, believe it or not, I did that. That's not a good idea anymore. My
This
daughter,
one is, yeah.
I visited her in Napa. She worked at Randy Lewis Vineyards. She's an ex-race car driver. And because she does rock climbing, and she's a little bit younger than I am.
Just slightly.
Right.
Years.
So they're literally climbing like monkeys on these tall stacks of barrels. And I've done that myself.
Right.
But after a while, I was like, let's just get the ladder out.
Let's not tempt
Oh,
fate.
now see what he's doing. Explain to me what you're doing right here with that. That's a section.
It's a wine thief. Called a
Okay.
wine thief. So we're going to do it. We're going to start a TV show about wine, and we're going to call it "It Takes a Thief."
Oh my goodness, isn't that cool? That is so cool. Now look at
I'm
that,
just rinsing
you
it out
guys.
here just a second. Rinse and juice.
Look at that.
So this is. I just stirred the lees on this Wednesday, so it should be a little bit cloudy for you.
You just stirred the what?
The dead yeast, they call it the lees.
okay.
So we stir it twice a month. I guess it settled down pretty good. So you can actually see what it tastes like right out of the barrel.
This is, oops, let me get lined
Yeah,
up
there you
here.
go.
This is right out of the barrel, you
I'll give you
guys.
just a little bit more.
Okay.
So you can taste
Let
it.
me do the.
There you go.
This is so amazing, you guys. This is so new to me, and I'm sure it is new to most of you who
There
are
we go.
watching. But I know there's plenty of you who watch my channel that know all about this stuff. But this is
Did I
amazing.
tell you I found out that my grandfather, and I got pictures. of
These are
him
my
now,
sisters,
too.
you guys.
He was a Tononier.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's 28.
He was a
These are all
oak
French
barrel
barrels.
maker.
Oh my goodness,
they?
I really,
My
really,
grandfather-
I really, really like
great-grandfather
that.
made
Could be. Oh,
I-
these are 2000.
them. Probably didn't you?
Cheers.
Cheers.
So this is, again, this
you
is
so much,
Chardonnay.
Wow,
That's
this is
Very yummy.
very young. But isn't that crazy?
It's very good.
It's
I love this.
amazing. This is really
This is
good.
way, way good.
There's I shouldn't say that on TV.
Mm.
But there's
You're okay. I have an adult channel.
There's an expression in Dutch. It's like an engeltje on your tongue piece. It's like an angel peeing on your tongue. It's so good. Sounds weird. I don't know if they have anything like that in French, but
Oh, they have lots of weird stuff in France.
when you translate it, everybody go, what? But it's one of those expressions that we read about in our own books. It's like, have you ever said that out loud to anybody? And I guess I do.
You guys, the tours here is amazing.
I tried one of your stinky cheeses.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, Laura, smell this. And she's like, oh. I'm like, in France, we say a good cheese should smell like a bad woman.
We got to do another one on that, right?
I know.
Europeans are a little wacky.
Well, and we're so puritanistic here sometimes, right? Just saying.
Yeah.
You need to loosen up a little bit.
And I bet there's a lot of I have over 50 countries watching this channel, so they probably will appreciate you guys very, very
I've
much.
heard that saying.
Yeah.
And that's my sister-in-law, and she's French. So there you go.
Bonjour. But isn't that the taste of this? Isn't that crazy?
That's so crazy.
Oh,
It doesn't.
yeah.
It's not. It's not. It's so smooth. It's really, really smooth.
And
And
so,
Love it. And this
so
is
this isn't filtered yet.
No, and it won't be filtered till August. So we leave this.
I wonder if you could make like a batch
non-filtered.
of
would it stay good though? But then
you get,
it would.
like our wines where they tried that and it was like a whole bunch of sediment and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I like the beauty of a filtered wine. Plus,
Yeah.
a filtered wine, a white wine, it's almost like cleaning a window off. Because now we have a lot of things in here that kind of interrupt that flavor.
Right.
Yeah, so it does smooth it out some.
That is so
Too
good.
bad you couldn't
Green apple.
get rid of the
Yeah, green apple.
sediment
Yes.
and yuckiness.
And sometimes we get a little bit of grapefruit. Sometimes
Yeah.
we get a little amyl acetate, which is banana. And sometimes
Oh, really?
we get a little bit of diacetyl. And diacetyl is the molecule they use to make fake popcorn.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, the fake popcorn
Because
butter?
I've talked to some ladies that work at the food sciences in Minnesota. Oh, amyl acetate, banana. Oh, the diacetyl, because those are the things we have in wine.
Right.
Well, the yeast will consume the diacetyl, so we don't want the butter. I don't want butter. I mean, we want a nice smooth, but you don't want the diacetyl, the buttery flavor.
Yeah. Yeah. No, what? No.
Yeah.
Well, and
Okay.
especially nowadays, like a lot of people are
Because it's so
sensitive to
unhealthy.
things.
They
They're
say
like,
it's so unhealthy and all
oh, I
that.
don't, you know.
Yeah. So this is natural. This is, again, least during twice a month, releasing manoproteins, polysaccharides. Gives it a nice mouth, mid palate, and everything. And now these two we want to go taste them, but we're going to do a stainless steel Chardonnay. It'll be good, but I still
different.
prefer different. But I still prefer this.
So it does make a difference doing it in the wood
Oh,
compared to the metal.
Well, you're exposing it to oxygen, and you're stirring the dead yeast. All of those wonderful things that they do in Burgundy, which is located in France, by the way.
Okay.
So that's what they do there, and it really, some of those wines are just
No.
you can't afford them.
Yeah.
So then we're talking lots and lots of.
So
Yeah.
so good. And I've been working with Chardonnay since '89.
How long have you been a winemaker altogether?
As far as
Like, how long have you been making wine? I mean,
Since
how many years?
78.
Oh, wow.
in France.
And how old were you when you started?
28.
Really?
So then I started making wine in the mid '80s.
When
and
did
then-
you open up and do your own brewery thing? I mean, when did you start this?
2007.
Wow.
Yeah, after going
So
to school
cool.
for 2 years.
So cool.
Yeah, then it was like, okay.
And it's not just school, too. Like, you had a worldly education of going to vineyards and talking to the...
Right, and making homemade wine
Yeah.
for years and years. I made Chardonnay again from I was doing a photo shoot for a winery called Hogue Cellars in 1989.
I remember Hogue
Rob
Cellars,
Griffin
I
was the
think.
winemaker, and he says he was making grapes for Chardonnay for the Japanese being shipped out. He says anything that's left on the vine, you come back tomorrow.
Oh,
So we came back
wow.
the next day, and my twins were like, they were 8 months old. I laid them in blankets between the rows. Gives you an idea. They're 33 now. Will be
Wow.
next month. So it gets you an idea of how long this has been.
Well, you have got the recipes down.
Yeah, well, don't say that.
I mean, there's some good,
It's always
good,
kind of a
good
learning
stuff.
There it
Knock
is.
on wood.
Not bad. So you want to try a red wine?
Sure.
Absolutely. That's
Sure.
100%.
Sure. So I'll move out of the way here so I can,
Oh, yeah, thank you.
I got it.
and I'm gonna,
You just tell me where to
I
go.
think being,
okay, we are gonna,
this is like an art. You never
Yeah.
stop.
so,
No,
so what are these right here for?
those are, we just emptied that. This was full of Syrah.
So
Those are-
thi-
so when we go into barrel, and I'm going to put the ladder right over here.
So what stage is it when it's in here?
It has just been fermented, and after fermentation, we press. After we press, we go into tank. It could be these tanks. It could be that 750 tank. That's the one. It's got a Grenache Rosé for the
Okay.
wedding. And then we in those tanks back there. From there, we pump them into barrels.
Oh, wow. That's so interesting. So this is right before the barrel, you guys.
Yeah. So this is our Cabernet Sauvignon.
Hold this and I'll just pass down.
Okay. Well, I want to be able to film him pouring it for you guys. I mean,
So
that whole
we-
thing.
You can move this out of the way.
Oh, no,
too.
I'm fine. I
Okay.
got you good. I got him. He's good. He's good.
So we also have a futures program that anybody especially wants to buy something of our wines at 25% off. They used to buy a case and get it.
Well, that's what we did with whatever we
Yeah,
bought.
exactly. Yep, that's why I'm preaching to the choir here.
So you have a mail order also?
We do have mail order, exactly.
So we'll get that information when we go back in, maybe,
Yep.
so that I can let my viewers know about it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, ladies.
Cheers. Cheers. Where's yours?
Cheers.
Yours?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
The winemaker right there, you guys.
So these grapes were planted in 1979. So they're old vine, which means they're more predictable. The vineyard is Upland Vineyards, considered the birthplace of Washington wine. First planted in 1917 by W.B. Richmond, who was an irrigation lawyer, and he opened his winery in 1934 after Prohibition.
Oh my gosh, I just love the history of stuff,
I
you know.
That's amazing.
We talked about that earlier, didn't we, Jen? We
So
both love
since we
that.
have wine in our glass, let's take a look at the nursery.
Let's do that. We're gonna go look at the nursery. And now what's in the nursery?
You have to be very quiet.
Okay. We don't want to wake the babies up.
No.
So let's go in here.
So what will we find in the nursery?
You'll see.
Okay.
You'll see.
You guys stay tuned. Oh my gosh.
I got to turn on like this second. Take a commercial break.
Commercial break.
We'll do a commercial for Rolling Day Wine.
Yes. We'll have to do that.
Really good wine.
Very good wine. Look at those barrels behind my sister. And my sister Lora has barrels behind her. And Cheryl and Lora both have barrels behind them.
Okay. So this is where we
And
ferment.
then,
This is where those tall bins outside.
right?
Do you need my help?
Oh my goodness.
Come on
We
in.
have more barrels.
So this is where fermentation takes place. Watch the water, it's a little slippery. So when we're fermenting, we've got the heaters on. We're fermenting in those tall 4x4x4 foot bins. We'll fit 10 of those in there. Literally 2,800 pounds in each bin.
Wow.
14 days of fermentation. During fermentation, we watch both the heat. We measure temperatures, and we measure how fast the yeast are consuming the sugars. If they get sluggish or stuck, or hopefully just sluggish or slow, then we feed them.
And what do you feed them?
Ferment K, which is it's got some nutrients in there, thiamine, ammonia, and a few other things. Yeast holes to combat toxicity for the yeast that are trying to consume the sugar. So this is done, and as soon as we're done with the let's say the cabs go or the Syrahs will go dry, they go out here, and then we press them and they go into a tank. Meanwhile, others are fermenting. And meanwhile, we're getting more grapes.
So what are these barrels?
So these are barrels that we just put in a couple of days ago. These, for example, these are Malbec. The reason they're in here, we're going to inoculate with the bacteria called Leuconoxtoc oni, and Leuconoxtoc oni will actually consume and turn the malic acid from malic to lactic acid, softening the wine. So that takes about a month.
Wow.
So that, if you were in here like a month from now, this would probably be about 65 in here.
Okay.
And these you can put your ear right up to the bung, and you can hear it crackling. That's it's not fermentation, but that's a byproduct of the energy is CO2. With yeast fermentation, the byproduct, it releases 50-50, two energies, 50-50 CO2, and the other one is so CO2 and alcohol.
Wow.
Wow.
So that's we're creating. Obviously, the CO2 goes into the atmosphere, and the alcohol goes into the wine.
My goodness,
Nice.
it's so
Yeah, that is
interesting. I've
cool.
learned so much from this tour already.
And so you have got Malbecs.
Yep.
And then
Mourvedre.
And what is that?
Mourvedre.
Yep.
Is that another darker wine?
Yes, it is. It's actually not too dark, but it's a red wine. Mourvedre.
Is Mourvedre the type of grape?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So we do. We've got probably just 2 barrels of that. So we do Syrah, Malbec, Graciano from Spain, Tempranillo. So if you want to try the Tempranillo upstairs, ask him to pour you. It's very good. 2017.
Oh, awesome.
Isn't that the one?
Oh my gosh, I've just loved this. This is so kind of you to do this tour for us and
Oh,
to
my
let me
pleasure.
film it for
Yeah.
my subscribers because I'm sure they're going to love it.
The there's other barrels out here we haven't talked about, but there's other barrels coming in here on Monday. Monday, this place will be all filled up.
It'll be filled.
Wow, eh?
So we're
Wow.
still. This is, and then in March, well, hopefully maybe February, when we're done with Mallow, we call it Mallow. This will come down. When my daughter had a wedding, for example, this is where we serve the food. So we got to prepare for weddings then.
Oh my goodness. For the spring weddings, right?
I know. Well, I don't think we'll have any spring weddings, but
No.
we know we have one summer wedding coming up.
A big one.
Yeah, I know. So it's yeah, thanks. So it's pretty cool.
I just want to take a picture of the.
People come in and June goes, what happened to that curtain you had and all the barrels? And, that was gone long ago. You know? It's always changed,
Yeah.
which is pretty fun. So these 4 barrels, this whole row was going in. Those are Cabernet Sauvignon. This is Merlot. The other thing I've done this year is I've actually added the bacteria right after I added the yeast for fermentation. And then I've got the test results back from the lab. And the Merlot, these 8 barrels here. I've got 18 barrels of Cab Sauv, including a couple down here.
This
Those
is the
have gone
Merlot.
through malolactic conversion. It's not a religious experience, but
Oh my gosh.
but it's one of those things we have to go through now, so it doesn't happen in the bottle. But it's fun when you can do it early. It's saving the heating bills. Plus, we can only fit 56 barrels in that room. Oh, Chardonnay is going in there too. That also goes through. That's the only white wine that goes to malolactic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it'll soften it up as well. So it's all this.
It's kind of cool. It's like part artistic and part science.
Exactly. From the time we get the grapes, we send juice samples to the lab, ETS Labs in St. Helena, and then to the time we bottle it up, we send juice samples, not juice samples, but samples to the lab to see what's going on.
And where's the lab again?
Well, there's St. Helena, and they've got 3 others, Newburgh, Walla Walla, and one more.
Oh, so you have one in Walla Walla. Wow, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, this was a
It's
really nice.
amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh,
This
my
is
pleasure.
cool.
Thank you so much. And
Hey, this is my
Thank
first
you.
time going through a
I have never been in a winery before.
winery,
Ever, never.
I know once you
Neither
get
have I.
into one, then you want to go to another one.
I
Yeah.
will.
Well, that's what happened with me in France. I was making wine there, or helping make wine, and I got this bug. Who would have thought?
Go ahead, Lora.
Were you going to show us the 3 different stages?
Of
He did, didn't he?
Oh, yes, you did.
oh,
Yeah.
I thought there was bottles.
Oh,
and I was
no,
like,
no, right here. Yes,
oh.
yes, thanks for reminding me. Yes.
Okay, so here we go. We got
So
to
this
show
is
the.
unfiltered, right?
Okay, let me get that on camera here.
Oh, there we go.
I mean,
That is definitely unfiltered.
Okay,
Yeah.
I need to get that on camera.
we had a lot of what they call phenolics in our 2018 Pinot Gris. Okay. So I went
Okay.
through a 750 pad, but you know what? I didn't have samples of that 750 pad. So the next pad down would be, the first pad, next pad down from a 750 would be a 300 pad. And let me get that 300 pad out. Here's 300. Now look at the difference. You have to look at it against. Can you see against the light?
There we go.
oh, wow.
It's got some
Wow.
fingerprints on the bottom. But you can see how nice and clear that is. So then I go to a 150 pad. And that makes it even clearer. Look at that.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
And then we actually went to an 80 pad, which is 0.8 microns, which will take out bacteria.
I'm gonna.
This makes,
Just to make it totally
just,
crispy.
yeah.
That is cool.
Those are the different pads. And look, see, it is a science besides an artist at work.
So there's a lot that goes into
It's not like just put some grapes in a bottle and you got it,
every
right?
step of the way.
Now, what's this right here?
What's that? Oh, that's whoops, let me get rid of this rag here. This is all stuff that didn't fit into the barrel.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's interesting. And
Yeah.
so, what are these for?
Those are just bubblers. So when they're if it's off gassing, this little plastic thing will go up and down inside there.